2, 1, 0. Now liftoff of the Falcon 9.
An important mission for satellite technology in developing countries.
Falcon 9 has cleared the towers.
Developed by the American firm SpaceX, it's the second Falcon 9 rocket sent into orbit, this time for the Asian operator Thaicom. This blastoff marks a big step in proving the reliability of new technology that can drastically reduce the cost of launches.
Cutting the launch cost is enormous because the actual launch can cost easily as much as the satellite itself, $100 million plus. So if you can take $30, $40, $50 million out of the launch cost, that's upfront, that's money you don't need to recover from customers ultimately who are paying for communication services.
One of the world's leading satellite operators, SES, became the first to bet on the technology last month. That's when the SES-8 was launched into geostationary orbit, 36,000 kilometers above the equator, extending the firm's reach across South Asia and Indochina. The operators say demand for satellites is exploding, and it's partly being driven up by the increasing number of people wanting high-definition television services, said to be growing at a rate of 6% each year. This control room, operated by Encompass Digital Media in Singapore, transmits the signals of more than 100 channels across Asia, beaming them up to satellites across the region. Another benefit is improved coverage for mobile phone and internet services. SES says the opportunities for emerging markets like India, Vietnam and Indonesia are astronomical.
What we've been able to do with SpaceX is afford the launch of the satellite program, which on a conventional program, on a conventional rocket, would not have been possible. I think this is the proof of the pudding, which ensures that many smaller satellite programs that are appropriate to the requirements of smaller developing nations will now potentially become viable.
It seems the sky's the limit. SpaceX hopes to eventually be able to recover the first stage of the rocket so it can bring it back to Earth for a controlled landing. If they can be reused, that could reduce the launch costs even further. Ashley Neame, BBC News.